As more people get vaccinated and COVID numbers continue to trend downward, some are wondering, when can we return to normal? KOIM's Chris Warner spoke with local health officials to find out what they think and what it'll take to get there.
Newton County Health Department Administrator Larry Bergner says things are looking promising in Newton County. The number of active cases February 3rd in the county was 497. He says that number dropped to 43 by March 21st. Additionally, Bergner says 11% of the population in Newton County has received at least one dose of the COVID vaccine, but he still wants people to be cautious.
Certainly there's still danger there. I mean, we don't want people to get lax in the guidelines and wearing the mask and social distancing.
Bergner says they're working to get as much of the population vaccinated as they can.
We're hoping that we can have the population vaccinated, and at that point, I think we can go to a kind of a norm that we're used to.
But that's where questions come in. Mercy's infectious disease preventionist Donna Stokes says when it comes to getting back to normal, it will take herd immunity.
We don't know what percentage of the population will have to have herd immunity before we start seeing this really slow down or come to, a standstill. So our goal is to achieve as much immunity as we can, either by those who have already had illness or those who haven't becoming vaccinated, so that the virus really doesn't have a host to infect and mutate in.
Bergner is remaining cautiously optimistic, but is hopeful for the future.
I'm hopeful that we can return to the normal we knew in February of 2020. I would kind of hate to see that we would be bound by some of the criteria that we have grown accustomed to, the wearing the mask. I would hate that would be a forever situation.
Bergner says we could see that by late summer or fall. But with masks being effective for the coronavirus, Bergner says they may still pop up in the future.
There may be businesses that say, well, if you enter my business during the flu season, then I want you to wear the mask. So we may see some of those carry over.
In Newton County, Chris Warner, KOAM News.
Both Bergner and Stokes say current guidance is to have from 70 to 90% herd immunity, but they remind everyone things can still change.